All right, so we're back and we had a special request on a K5. So we do have a little bit of time. That's exactly what we're gonna do. So the way that this is set up right now is I have pre-taped all the sides. I haven't cleaned anything on the inside. Haven't done anything else. Rolled the windows down, tape them. That's it. So the special request was on the doors. They have a little tighter seals, I guess. I don't know. I don't think they're that bad, but I can see the bottom especially will give you a little bit of a struggle. So we're gonna be doing double cutting on these doors, and the goal here is to just keep track of exactly how far down I cut them and how wide I cut them, and then for installation, how we install them. So those are the main things that we're getting out of here. Start out with that bottom edge. Cut one side, doesn't matter which one. Just have a thing for cutting the front edge first. Over, oh, we could have gone way higher on that too. All right, let's backtrack here. I didn't think we had that much space. Okay, there we go. Woo. So we went over about the usual amount. Sometimes I do things without even necessarily thinking much about it. But we've done a few of these. So nothing crazy that I can think of. I just kind of do like a little overlap on both sides. And then as far as the bottom goes, I don't think I pull them down very far. We're gonna slightly tack this. So we're using carbon film right now. We were using Pro Nano ceramic before, so we might have a little more slippage with this one than we did on the last one. Yeah, I'm not far. Not far at all. Only go down like a little bit on these. I think the seal on the inside is a little bit lower. That's a fair amount. But you don't always have to go far into any seals, really. So let me set this back up one more time. Make sure I'm overlapped on both sides. Go down maybe even a little farther if we want to. I don't know, let's mix things up a bit. But if I had trouble tucking it, that's what I would do first. I'll just kind of raise it up a little bit. I'm gonna cut this out. I'm gonna cut these corners out. Could have gone higher on that one. We didn't. But as far as I can tell, it's gonna look like a regular set of doors for me. I don't remember them being crazy. In the first one that I did, I had chat kind of freaking me out. And then we'll get to that one in a sec. And I pulled the seals to tint them. And they're not hard to pull. But doing it that way, it was a big pain to kind of put them back in. Not the worst, but it wasn't exactly easy. So doing it without taking anything apart is always fun. That's the real challenge there. You guys can take a screwdriver and take everything apart. How do you tint it without taking it apart? And oh my gosh, the stickers they put on Kias. Although something I noticed, very proud of Kia for doing, is changing their logo. Finally putting some of their cars in a different looking class. So when you say you have a Kia, people go, yeah, Kia. But when people walk by this car, they go, ooh, what is that? Because I really like their styling. I think their styling's pretty solid. K5, Stinger, both good looking cars. Good job, Kia. Okay, so we're gonna snap. I think we're gonna get right into installing the front door. I suppose the biggest questions would be about the front doors, not so much the back doors, because back doors are always a little bit easier. Snap. We'll do the passenger side first, because stickers. And you learn more. Practice on the passenger side. Take what you learn to the driver's side. It's not a good tint job without carpet shield. If I recall, this doesn't stick that good to these panels anyway, so don't get your hopes up. Yeah, mild tack, not too bad. Actually, better than I thought. Okay, like a nice in between. All right, so let's clean it. Got such big, ugly stickers too. Tint Studio, how can I help you? Yeah, this is Matt. Oh, hey, pretty good, how are you? Okay. Yeah, thank you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, well, that's happened. Okay, where was I? Phone call got in the way. Of course it did. Anyways, so we're cleaning this one off. Nothing crazy, and there's nothing crazy different that I've done on these. I literally just have tinted them like all the other doors that I've done. So let's tack that guy up right there. I haven't been doing this for too long, but if you haven't seen me do that, I've been tacking my film. If I tack it on the glass, I go over the glass now, so it kind of keeps it in that little gap void so nothing can drag in from the top. That's kind of nice. All right, so tucking. The front edge looks real easy. You got no gasket there. This back edge, on the other hand, it's a little wide, but a little roll there, and then just kind of shift it up and down a little bit as you slide in the seal. I think we got a little farther to go. If I had to guess. So I do this little like up, down as I'm trying to slide it in if I get anything that's like pinching. And then hop on the outside. We got just a little bit to go. It's definitely wider and presses up in that top corner. That's like the worst spot. So you'd roll it down a little bit farther and free yourself up a little bit of room if you needed to. But yeah, we're all good on that side. All good on that side. Got that little fold there. Let's make sure we are as close to our top edge before we squeegee this guy out. Good stuff. Wish they used this adhesive on the other films. This one, it grabs pretty well, but it also has that like very familiar tint slide to it. Some of the films, they can grab. So if it's a hotter day, tighter seals, keeping these things colder by spraying some more slip solution or being in a colder garage or something is highly recommended. Because, I mean, that always will be the case with tight seals. If it's on a hot day, it can be annoying. Okay, that's all squeegeed. We roll this guy up. We can look at it again. I don't know, that's fun. Yeah, looks good. So let's see. Pulled it down a little bit, nothing crazy. I think these seals go decently far down on the inside, so I don't know, it's a Kia. We'd probably be kind of lenient with it. I'm gonna get rid of that. First corner. Oh, I feel that seal. A little bit. Something about this type of glass though. I don't know. It also slides well. So one corner, tuck the other corner in a little bit, and pull it tight. And then you're always trying to get any of those little nubbins that don't want to lay in the seal. Try and get them down. Yeah. That's a little, I don't know. Tucking it in with the shank can also be a little bit of a help. There's always these little things that I don't really think of when I'm doing it, but tight corners, you can kind of like wedge the shank in there and just kind of like drag the film along with it. A little finesse, but so there's that. There's this side. Looks like everything's in. I mean, we did tuck into the seal, albeit we weren't going very far, but pull our tape off. Check it over. Probably have a little bit to press out on these sides. Looks like it. A little bit there. A little bit up in that corner. So that's good. As far as, I mean, I still got quarter window to do, but I just want to get this out of the way right now. Let's grab the heat gun. Grab our better towel here. And we got two of them. So what kind of fold do we have on here? That's a good question too. Nothing crazy. It's all in the seal too, so it starts about here. It's gonna be hard to see. But I mean, like on all tight seals, you're gonna have that a little bit. And this sometimes will depend on your film. Some of them will press down really easily and some of them won't. So I wanna be really careful on this plastic trim. So I'm gonna heat this up gradually. This is the type of plastic trim that'll freak me out real quick. Put heat on it and then I'll, like, if then on fusion, it just turns white burnt plastic. But I don't know, it all went away. Can't see it anymore. And then that's the K5.